Trails Adventure Challenge, where this week we take on Southern New Brunswick's most iconic hike, Turtle Mountain, in the spring. Not only do we have to work through 24 kilometers, steep inclines and confusing turns, but we also constantly have to be picking our lines, moving around and through all of the pooling water. But the views are totally worth it.
It says entrance, no parking. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another week, another adventure, another video. I am with a big old dick this time. He's a new guy to the channel. His name is Chang, and we've done quite a bit of hiking in the past together, mostly large stuff. And so he came to me and he asked, I want to come visit New Brunswick. What's a fairly long one-day trail we can do? And my obvious answer was, well, Turtle Mountain. So here we are, Turtle Mountain. Depending on who you ask and where you start, it's about 15 kilometers each way, 30 kilometers to the top, with the promise of some awesome lookouts. So we are on the trail now. We parked on the side of the highway as recommended. You know, we do want to try and respect as best we can the people who own these areas and who let us access them, and so they don't want people parking right at the entrance, which is cool. And now we're here. The walk along the highway, a little bit sketchy, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So let's take you on that journey. One of the things of coming here in this time of year, so this is still late April, lots of water on the trail. So kind of got to stick to the banks and avoid, you got to stick to the banks and try your best to avoid walking in these, because wet shoes on this long of a hike, not a good time. Woo, like that. Go swimming, man. So we just got our first sight of the mountain up in front of us. So still quite a ways away. And we're gonna keep going along this path towards the brown house with the green trim. We should get to a bridge that crosses a little stream that connects. I think it's Little John Lake and another lake. Had to double check the names. And then once we get past that, I think we basically have to stay right. The bridge is a little bit of the sketchy variety, but the river is so flowing right now that we kind of don't really have a choice. So we have officially entered the protected area, and you can tell here when I turn the camera around in a second that the path is very different. The other side is open, easily accessible for cars, so people live around here. This side, not so much. So this is where the fun begins. We're much tighter in. The trail is a lot more narrow and a lot rockier. This is where you really want to be careful. Twist your ankle on some of these rocks and it's a long way back. Still rivers though, we gotta cross. White duct tape, red marks, should be get to follow. Sometimes it's become apparent that you may have to come off trail due to the amount of water, and then kind of just line it up with the other side and join back, because there is no way to walk you through that. We just had some guys come through on quads, some gators, and so they stirred up the whole bottom. So not only is there water, but you can't tell how deep the water actually is. And so what you think could be 2 inches ends up being 6 inches, and that's just no fun. Dude got wrecked. Oh, look, we're walking in a stream now. He says you need to go looking for waterfalls. Sometimes you stumble across them. I do enjoy spring hikes like this. It's a little bit more complicated than just walking. You kind of always gotta pick your path and go with it. Almost twisted my ankle right there. It's quite enjoyable, but it takes it to that next level. We almost want to drink like Christmas tree. Oh, little cliffs to come up. Nothing too complicated. Still a lot of fun. So this is where we have to be a little bit careful. I see some pink flagging tapes down that way. I don't see any trails going that way. So I think we head back down that trail and we can get to the part where we have to take a hard right. We're gonna stop for some water and go from there. All right, you gotta be careful here. We're looking for,
this is where we part ways.
We're looking for spray painted T's on the ground with arrows. I see some flagging tape. We're looking for T's just like that. This is where we gotta go right. Otherwise you head up to Mahawan Mountain.
A lot closer.
Yeah, but that's for babies.
No, I'm just saying.
Apparently, if you get the two mixed up, you go the wrong way. Unless you're planning on staying overnight, you won't have time to do both. Good to keep in mind. But as long as we keep following the white T's, we should be good to go. This is where I'm not exactly sure. Hopefully not through the swamp.
Yeah, we do.
But there's a T on that tree there. See if we can find our way across. There's a little trail on the side here. I think we're gonna go with that. So we've come to a junction, and this is really where the white duct tape comes in. That way, nothing. Up here, white duct tape on a tree, white turtle tee, more paint and duct tape over there. So this is definitely the direction that we want to be traveling in. We're probably about 7.5, 8 kilometers in, or about 2/3 of the way up. Doing good? Yeah. Let's kill it. Lots of mud. Woohoo! I don't suggest trail running unless you're used to it. A lot of crisscrossing back and forth. So this is a problem. Trying to pick our way through here. Still been going ups and downs for the last little while, but probably about 1 kilometer out now. This is why you walk slightly back from your partner. So every time he moves a branch, you don't eat it, as Chang found out before. More rivers and more rocks. Nice, stepped in the water. What a dum-dum. Look how beautiful it is. Going uphill again. Downhill, man, all the way. Further downhill. For more streams. Switch to the camera phone. I'm not sure about the GoPro. At this point, we're basically at the top. We've had a little bit of different terrains, more ups and downs. But the last little bit has been pretty much up. We're starting the climb of the granite. The rock is a little slippery. It's wet once we get this high. Without the jacket. This is right now. You almost biffed it. We're so close. You can really almost taste it now. It is not. False horizon point right here. Eat some beef jerky. I think it's straight that way. After all of that, I would imagine. Woo! Whew.
Let me sleep.
Sleep a little fuck.
What's that?
See you guys next week.